It was the day Christmas had started and people had started shopping. So John Devekadaksham, where are we going today? We are going to the Plotagon City Outlet Mall to do some Christmas shopping. The Christmas season has begun. Oh yes, Christmas shopping, my favorite time of the year. We should get some decorations, Christmas lights, the Christmas tree and... Whoa. Hold on to your horses, Brandon Nguyen, one at a time. First we need to see what is there when we get to the mall and check if it is worth it or not. You're right, John Devekadaksham.
When they got to the mall.
Alright, John Devekadaksham, should we split up or stick together? I say we should stick together. Guys. Look, everyone is gathering at the tree. I think we should go. I think everyone is going to sing. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in the one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Everyone in Plotagon City loved Christmas. Even John Devekadaksham, Jasper Joy, and Brandon Nguyen were happy to go Christmas shopping. But there was one guy that didn't like Christmas. The Binch was his name. He was the one that didn't like Christmas. That's right, I don't like Christmas. The Binch lived in a peak mountain miles away from Plotagon City. The Binch hated Christmas a lot, and to this day people in Plotagon City don't know why. Maybe it is because his shoe made his feet pain a lot, or maybe it could be he has no brain, or I think the reason is he has no heart, but either way every Christmas he has stood there and hated Christmas. But this year the Binch has a plan. This year I must find some way to keep Plotagon City sad, especially during Christmas. But what am I gonna do? The Binch thought of a very good idea. A very evil idea. This year I will steal Christmas and rob people's homes in Plotagon City. So the Binch went inside his cave and started to come up with a plan. Since I already have a flying machine that still works, I just need to bring a bunch of bags. But before that I need to find a way for the cops to not recognize me. I know I will dress up as Santa Claus. Let me work on the costume before it gets dark. While the Binch is working on the costume, let's see what John Devekadaksham, Jasper Joy, and Brandon Nguyen are up to. Hey Jasper Joy and Brandon Nguyen, do you want to decorate the living room? I already got the outside decorations done. Sure. Sounds great to me. Great!
After they finished.
This looks amazing! I agree with you, Brandon Nguyen. I am glad you helped us out. Guys, the news.
Breaking news.
This is Plotagon City News.
And today there has been a rumor of a blue monster trying to steal Christmas in Plotagon City.
I would like to put Officer Colleen on the spotlight.
Apparently rumors say that this blue monster is the Binch, and he lives in the Peak Mountain, which sounds valid to me. But for now Peak Mountain is closed until investigation is done, so please stay away from the mountain. And I suggest you guys please lock all doors and windows, as rumors heard that he is going to rob Plotagon City during Christmas Eve night. That's all for Plotagon City News.
Merry Christmas and stay safe, folks.
Brandon Nguyen, why don't you go to bed? I will make sure security cameras are on and all doors and windows are locked. Sure thing, John Devekadaksham. Now that the Binch has finished with his costume, let's see what's next. You an evil one, Mr. Binch. You really are a hoe. You are cuddly as a porcupine. You are creepy as a clown, Mr. Binch. You're a bad apple with worms inside of you. The Binch started of them all. You're a creep, Mr. Binch. Your mind is an empty hole. Your brain is full of bugs. You've got garlic breath, Mr. Binch. I wouldn't touch you with a 13.5-foot stick. The Binch had started going to every single store to steal everything and make sure it is all empty. Can't wait to see everyone go boo-hoo when they see this entire mall empty. The Binch went and stole a lot of good stuff. He stole the decorations, he stole some electronic devices, and last but not least he didn't forget to steal the tree. Last but not least the tree. Santa Claus, what do you think you're doing to the tree?
Nothing. I was trying to see if every single light was working.
Okay, but are you sure? You seem to look suspicious.
I'm positive.
Okay then.
Once the security officer left, the Binch took the tree and now he is at John Devekadokshim's house.
Great. Great. How on earth am I gonna get in here?
Apparently the door was locked, so the Binch had no choice but tried to enter through the door, but that didn't work. Then he tried the window. That didn't work either, but he had to try the back door, and with no luck the Binch couldn't go inside.
No.
What?
I am just going to try the chimney and hope that will work. Here goes.
Nothing! The Binch goes down the chimney but is stuck halfway, but either way the Binch gets unstuck and makes it down.
You're a vile one, Mr. Binch. You have roaches in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick alligator, Mr. Binch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick alligator. Let's steal all these decorations.
The Binch saw the stockings and he binched them all. Then he snuck quietly around and stuffed all the presents in the Christmas tree, and that's not all.
Now to crash out of here.
What was that? You know what? It must have been a dream. Oh my goodness! What in the world just happened?
No.
What? I will tell John Devekadokshim and Jasper Joy we have been robbed, and we will need to check the security footage tomorrow. The Binch had trashed John Devekadokshim's house, and now is headed to the next house. What is the Binch going to do now?
You're a foul one, Mr. Binch. You're a nasty animal. Your heart is full of unwashed clothes. Your soul is full of disease, Mr. Binch. The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk. Little do I smell hudash. Wow! There is so much of good food, let me take it all.
The Binch took the food, he took the pudding, he took the hudash, he even took the roast beef, and he took the last can of soup. He packed it all and made sure the fridge is empty, and the last thing for the Binch to do is take the Christmas tree.
Here goes nothing. Get in.
The Binch hears footsteps, and he gets busted.
Santa Claus, why are you stealing our Christmas tree?
Lizzie stares at the Binch really mad, but the Binch comes up with a smart lie.
Little girl, chill out. There are few lights that won't light up, so I am taking it to my workshop to get it fixed. Once it's fixed, I will bring it here.
Oh, okay, makes sense. I am sorry for the way I yelled at you, Santa.
That's all right, my dear. Off to bed you go.
And the Binch is off to go to rob the last house. Or I wouldn't say rob, let's see what he does.
Looks like this is the SML house where Mario, Rosalina, and Jeffy lives. Well, let's first find the good stuff. Oh yes. The cookies, and there's even soda.
Santa Claus.
Oh, you must be Jeffy.
Yes, I am. Also, are the cookies good?
Oh yes, they are. Great. You better get back to bed.
Sure thing.
Now to take the presents.
And what just you think you're doing?
And who are you to yell at Santa Claus? I know what you like, to have some fun.
Oh yeah, bring it on. Jeffy and the Binch were having so much of fun they were causing destruction during Christmas Eve night, but little do we know what is going to happen to Jeffy.
Hey Jeffy, I dare you to go in this present.
Okay.
There he is, finally locked up.
Oh, no! I am trapped, someone get me out of here. The Binch had trapped Jeffy and now he is heading back to his place. Now what is going to happen next? Did I just see something fly by quick? I think it's heading to the Peak Mountain. I better inform Officer Colin. Officer Colin, you won't believe what I saw. Oh, let me guess. There is some flying machine flying fast, and some of the other officers are saying it's the Binch because of its big bags. Bingo! I was just about to say that. First thing on Christmas Day we will do is report to Peak Mountain and do investigation. Good morning, Jasper Joy. Merry Christmas. Good morning, John Devekadokshim. Merry Christmas. Let's go downstairs to eat breakfast. Oh my goodness, what happened here? I think we have been robbed. That can't be right, I swore I had locked the entire house. Jasper Joy is right, we have been robbed, and like what you said, John DeVecke Doxham, you did lock the entire house. Wait a minute, what if the criminal had went down through the chimney? I got an idea. John DeVecke Doxham, don't you have access to the security camera footage? Oh, yeah, I do. I was just gonna say, why don't we take a look at the footage? Great, let's do it. I found it. Can't wait to take a look at this.
You're vile one, Mr. Binch. You have roaches in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick alligator, Mr. Binch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick alligator. Let's steal all these decorations.
Oh my goodness, you were right, Brandon Nguyen. That blue monster dressed as Santa stolen trashed our living room. We are going to report this to the police. John DeVecke Doxham and Brandon Nguyen, what if that blue monster was the Binch? No. What? You are right. Either way, let's report this to the police. Meanwhile, at the SML house.
Oh my goodness, what happened here?
I don't know, babe, were we robbed?
There is something alive in the present.
Stand back, babe, I am going to see who is in there. Jeffy, what were you doing in there? I got trapped in there by Santa Claus. No, you didn't, Jeffy. I am actually serious. Jeffy, you better tell me truth, what happened? You see, I heard the door open, so I go downstairs to see who came in. Then I go in the kitchen and meet Santa Claus. Then Santa Claus sends me to bed and I decide to play around with him. Let me tell you that we played so hard. After that happened, Santa Claus trapped me in this empty box. No. What? I don't believe so. Guess what? You're grounded.
But Mario, what if it was the Binch that did this?
And what makes you to say that?
Remember, we watched the news, and we heard about a blue monster trying to steal Christmas in Plotagon City.
Oh, yeah! How could I forget? Jeffy, what did Santa look like? Was he blue? Yep, he was blue, Santa Claus.
See, I told you the Binch would have done this.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hope the Plotagon City Police finds him. After the people in Plotagon City have been shocked to see that they have been robbed during Christmas Eve, Plotagon City News already knows what's going on. Just listen.
This is Plotagon City News.
We want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Also, Officer Colin has something to say, so I would like to put him on the spotlight.
Apparently last night some of the Plotagon City Police saw a flying machine heading to Peak Mountain. They even described it having big bags and said it could be the Binch. Peak Mountain is still closed temporarily until police investigation is done. Now that Peak Mountain is closed, let's see what the police are gonna investigate. Everyone report to Peak Mountain. We are going to investigate now, so move on. While the Plotagon City Police is heading to Peak Mountain, let's see what the Binch is doing now.
I can't believe everyone is going boo-hoo. But now that it is Christmas Day, I am going to dump all those stuff I stole.
Everyone, let's get going, we don't got time.
Let's stay down here, and in case something happens.
While the chiefs are staying down there, these 4 officers split up to investigate until this officer found a cave. So this is where the Binch is living.
Wait a second, Officer VJ, I am getting a call. Oh, hi, Officer Larry.
Officer Sam, me, and Officer Rahul finally found the Binch. He is above the cave.
And what's he doing?
He is about to dump the Christmas stuff he stole.
Well, you better stop him now.
While Officer Rahul and Officer Sam managed to stop the Binch, Officer Colin came to the cave. You are under arrest for robbing people's homes on Christmas Eve. When we get down, you are going to the police car, and today you will face court. Breaking news.
This is Plotagon City News. And today the Blue Monster was confirmed as the Binch, and he was the one who stole Christmas around Plotagon City.
Later today we will be going live with Plotagon City Court.
So stay tuned.
I hate you, and I hate Christmas.
Well, guess what? No one in Plotagon City likes you, 'cause you're a blue monster that steals Christmas. Also, you will be facing court in a couple hours, so tell that to the judge.
After the Binch felt angry, later he started to realize what he did was wrong and felt sorry for what he did. He even regretted it, and this is what he did.
What do you want?
I regret robbing people's homes and hating Christmas. Please, I promise I will give the stuff back.
Again. Tell it to the judge, and also it is time for court.
Order, order, order. I am Judge Tony, and today we are hearing the case of Mr. Binch being accused of stealing Christmas in Plotagon City. Mr. Binch, do you consider yourself guilty? Guilty. Whoa. I am surprised to hear that Mr. Binch admitted he is guilty, but let's see what others think. Guilty. 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 Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Not guilty.
What? This can't be. You. No. What? Lizzie, come to the podium and explain why the Binch is not guilty.
You see, during Christmas Eve night I saw Santa Claus taking the Christmas tree, and I knew that it was the Binch, and he was going around Plotagon City stealing Christmas presents and decorations. But now looking at the Binch, I think his heart has grown 2 times, and now I think he is ready to give back all the stuff he stole.
Wait a second. Is it true?
You can ask the Binch.
It's time to give everything back. Good. Case dismissed. Merry Christmas, everyone.
The Binch and Lizzie went to every house and put back everything the Binch stole. The Binch was finally starting to like Christmas. Lizzie was happy that the Binch's heart grew 2 times, and now the Binch returns everything to the store, and now they do this.
Thanks for giving all the stuff back, Mr. Binch.
You. No. What? After all, Christmas isn't that bad after all.
Quick, Mr. Binch, let's gather up around the tree.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a 1-horse open sleigh.
Hey! Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a 1-horse
Open sleigh. And the Binch liked Christmas after all. The end.